Hi friends, welcome back to Backyard Homestead. Today we're going to make a Crockpot Chicken Pot Pie. I'm going to use the Carbquick for the biscuits. There's a drop biscuit recipe on here that's a cheddar cheese one. It's very similar to the Bisquick one. So you could use that and put it on top. I've also made it and put a box of stuffing on top. That's the way my husband likes it, but I'm trying to keep it low carb. So, and you could also just bake the biscuit separately and cut them in half and put them on it, or just use it to soak up the gravy. I did put the recipe in Carbquick, and I put it as 6 servings, and that ends up being about 8 carbs without the biscuits. So we'll do those separate. All right, let's get started. By the way, this is like the easiest recipe. I need to clean the kitchen. I need to do a bunch of stuff, go to the pharmacy, and it's still hot here, but not super hot. So we still have to have the cooler on, but it kind of feels like fall at night. And so this just gave me fall vibes. And I'm really wanting fall to be here so badly. Now don't mind this giant bottle of vodka. Look at this sucker. It was on sale for 12 bucks. I couldn't pass it up. So I was needing some vodka to make my vanilla extract. Give your, I use the olive oil spray, but you can use avocado oil or whatever you want to use. I try to stay away from the seed oils as much as possible. Back to the vodka. No, I'm not gonna drink it. I'm actually allergic to alcohol, so I can't drink it anymore. It's so weird. It just started like 2 years ago, and I can't even have like a sip now. I used to be able to drink it and have no problems, but something weird in my body. But I had like 2 sips of champagne at my nephew's wedding and almost ended up in the ER. And that was the last time I drank any alcohol. And I've had like a White Claw, tried to take a few sips of those. I've had like vodka and cranberry, any kind of alcohol. It does it to me. My throat starts closing up. But I can have it in the vanilla extract. That's just a little bit. Oh, these are yucky and wet. Gross. Okay. I just bought these chicken breasts. Ugh. I hate touching slimy, gross meat. I'm weird. Okay, we're gonna take 2 of them. Grab them. We're gonna take 2, and I'll set the others aside for a minute. I'm gonna set them way over here till I get to those. And let's get a knife so we can trim the fat off. I'm weird. I do not like chicken fat at all. I usually cut it off and cook it for the dogs. And I don't like this weird vein thing. Let's move you guys in a little closer. This weird thing right here. Ugh. I cut all that off. And then I'll just cut it tiny and cook it for the dogs. They love the chicken fat. Okay. Just like that. And yeah, you can put it in raw, no problem. It's a crock pot. In fact, let's go ahead and, oh, it's already on. Oh, I don't have it plugged in. Trim off any weird stuff off of your chicken breast. And I put this in Carb Manager, so in there I only put 2 chicken breasts on the recipe. They're pretty big. I could have went with more. Let me cut this tiny real quick for the dogs. I have little dogs. And we could throw it in that sauce pot there for them. Make some chicken broth for them. They like this on their food. Speaking of, I have a couple new recipes for new dog food recipes coming up. So let me wash my hands real quick. We're going to attempt to make a kibble. Yes, I have dishes in the sink. Usually I don't when I'm making videos. You guys, I gotta clean. I haven't cleaned yet. But I wanted to get this going in the crock real quick so it's cooking. Then clean up the kitchen. And I still gotta section that other chicken. I should have done that real quick. Oh well, I'll have to wash the cutting board. Okay, let's get down to business here. Turn you guys in more closer to this. Start with some salt and pepper. Now, we used to have the electric grinders, but my husband, he's broke so many of them that I just went to the cheapies, and he's actually broke a few of these too. But you can get them on Walmart for $3, and I found this cute little farmhouse looking holder, so this is it. He wants another electric one. I said no, it's up to him if he wants to spend his money on it. But basically we've bought at least 4 of them. At least. No, I think about 4. Okay, let's turn her on. Now I'm gonna add some of the Kingsford garlic and herb because we love it. Let's see which is the big side. And I love the herb seasoning. Yes, you can flip it over, and I probably might. I don't know. It's all going to cook and get the same. Okay. Onion powder. And a little more garlic. Because we like lots of garlic. Ooh. This must have a lot of pepper, because every time I use it, it makes me want to sneeze. All I know is it does not have MSG. And that stuff gives me such a splitting headache. Okay. We're going to use 2 cans, small cans, of cream of chicken. Now, if you want to make your own of this, go right ahead. We're looking for quick here today. I have made my own, but it's a powder, and I don't know. It works fine. But you know what? This is just the tried and true way. Our parents have been using them for years. Okay. Now the chicken and the frozen veggies are going to add a little bit of water to this, so it will end up like a gravy. You don't want to add too much. Okay, now this one is cream of celery. You could add cream of mushroom or just another cream of chicken if you don't like those. Okay, smother it over the chicken. As you can see, the whole chicken's covered. Dory, my Yorkie, she's watching me like, what are you making now, Mom? Okay. We are going to add 2 cups of frozen mixed veggies. Now usually I don't measure, I just pour stuff in. But because I put it in Carb Manager and I want to be accurate, I said this would make 6 servings, and I'm trying to be super accurate with it. Okay, that's it. Now, when I would make it with stuffing, I would just add a box of stuffing on top, and you can either do it in the oven or the crock pot and let it cook for a bunch of hours. Oh, there's one more thing I like to add, and that is you can use Italian seasoning. I like to add a little herbs de Provence. When you're using herbs, you want to try to rub them between your fingers as much as you can to release the oils. And this, oh my gosh, they smell so good. I love them. It gives it a yummy, like herby kind of flavor. And with the garlic and herb Tuscan, it goes well with that in Italian. Okay, starting to get hot already. You guys, I have had this crock pot for like my whole marriage, I swear. I've been married 28 years, but I've had this crock pot at least 20 something. I like that it locks down. Okay, I'm gonna get all this put away, and I'm thinking about some kind of dessert. I'm not sure. We'll get that boiling for the dogs, get the chicken put away, and I'll be back to show you that recipe with the Carbquick biscuits. You can use Bisquick, or you can use store-bought biscuits, or whatever your favorite biscuit recipe is. But we want to let this cook at least, I have it on high, but I would say at least 4 hours. Then you want to go in and shred the chicken and mix it all up and everything before you add any drop biscuits on top. Then what I do is I actually put the biscuits and let it cook on high like another 45 minutes. If you don't want to do that, you can take this whole thing, take the lid off, and just put the crock in the oven. Or like I said, you can cook the biscuits separately. All right, we'll be back. All right, friends, we're back. Let's make the biscuits real quick. Now, you can do this making Bisquick or using Bisquick, and it's kind of like a copycat of the Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. All right, we're gonna need 2 cups, and I'm using Carbquick, but if you want to use Bisquick, you can. It's basically, I think, the same recipe. All right. I want to make sure I close it good. I'll put it in a bag and then back in the box, just so no bugs get in it. So let's just set it aside. Okay, we want 2 ounces of butter, cold butter cut up, and 2 ounces is half a stick. And I kind of just cut it up here. And you want it to be cold, just like making biscuits. A pinch of garlic salt. I'm going to use a pinch of the Kingsford garlic and herb, just to give them a good flavor. Let's see if I can get it without burning myself here. A pinch of salt. That should be about a pinch. Okay. Before we add the cheese, you just want to work it in with a pastry cutter, pastry blender. It's kind of a small bowl. Maybe I should have used a bigger bowl. Be careful you don't cut yourself, because these things are sharp. Set that aside. Wipe my hands off. Now we're going to add a half a cup of shredded cheddar cheese. Sorry for the noise in the background, my dishwasher is going. Okay, half a cup of cheese. And there goes the dogs. They're always barking at something. Okay, next is a quarter of a cup of heavy whipping cream and a quarter of a cup of water. It's weird that it calls for that and not just milk, but oh, maybe to keep the carbs lower? I'm not sure. Okay, there's that. And I forgot a spoon. It's fine. Let's see. This one should do it. Now we just mix it all up. And we're going to make drop biscuits with it right onto our stuff. And if it doesn't end up cooking right, you could just take it out and put it in the oven. You might have to get your hands in there and mix it a little better. It's a little bit dry. Just give it a minute to soak everything up. Because last time I added more liquid and it was like a little bit wet. Okay. Here's our chicken pot pie mixture. Now I have not shredded the chicken up yet. It's been cooking for a while. Several hours, like 5, maybe 6. Let's see how it looks. Oh, it's definitely done. It's like a thick gravy too. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of chop it, the chicken, just to get it in smaller pieces. So the way I'm gonna do it is not like dumplings, but just put it right on top. And we want it to be 6 servings. I believe they're about 3 or 4 carbs each. So that would make our whole meal about 11 carbs, which is not too bad for a hearty fall meal. Okay. There's our chicken, all shredded. And let me see if I can get in here. I hate getting my fingers dirty. But it looks like maybe just a little bit with your fingers would help. There we go. Now basically what we're gonna do is just put it on top. So it's okay if it's a little crumbly. What I'm gonna do is just kind of crumble it on top, and it will kind of cook together. Just like if you did it with Bisquick, you could do the same thing and make it like a biscuit, like almost like a biscuit topping is what we're doing. Oh yeah. And you guys, it smells amazing. I've made these biscuits before. This is the same when I make my, I have a video of it. It is a Sloppy Joe kind of pot pie thing. Sloppy Joe biscuit topped pie thing that I made in a cast iron skillet. And oh man, is that yummy too. I have a video of it in my videos. Okay. Can you guys see it? It's just a crumbly top. Alright, we're gonna put the lid back on and leave it for a good, I don't know, 30 minutes. And I'll wash these so I don't have dishes since the dishwasher is already going. We'll be back when it's done. Alright friends, we're back. While this was cooking, I fed the dogs, the cats, did a workout, and it's been quite a while, like an hour. So it's done. It's just not like golden brown on top. Like if you want to do that, you'll have to put it in the oven. But at least the edges got done and the whole biscuit is done. Actually, you know what? Let's get a different spoon. Alright. Oh, look at that. That looks really good. Okay, that's probably about one serving. So here's what it looks like. Looks pretty yummy. Alright, let's give it a taste test. It's gonna be hot, hot. Actually, I could turn it down or turn it off. It's still sizzling. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bite here. So I'll show you guys that it looks so delish. That's really good. Oh, yummy. That's so delicious and totally a fall easy crock pot meal. I think it's good with the biscuit top like this, but you could bake them too if you wanted to. But it is so good, just like that. Well friends, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I really appreciate you so much, more than you know. Thank you.